Hello and welcome to Ivy Moves. Today we're having a quick 10-minute full body warm up to get ready for the day, to get all the juices, all the blood, all the warmth going in our body. It's not going to be anything fancy, you don't need any equipment. When you're ready, meet me on your mat. Let's start standing on our feet and start feeling the grounding into all four corners of our feet, maybe lifting the toes, grounding them one by one. And let's start just moving onto the toes and the heels. I already heard my toes cracking. Back to the heels. It doesn't have to be too high or too fancy, too balanced. Just waking up the feet and getting that energy moving from the ground up. And now we're gonna find the corner of your mat. You're gonna get onto your toes, turn the heels towards the right, land the heels, then lift onto the heels, move the toes in the same direction, and let's move that a couple more times to get really these sensations in the feet. They're full with joints. I think it's the part of our body that has the most bones. I think it's like around 30 per foot. So you can imagine the amount of joints and ligaments that connect all this. Perfect. Check it out. Woo. And let's just start just bouncing on a spot for a couple of seconds. Feel all the joints getting loose. Maybe you can switch one foot then the other, or use both feet at the same time. Breathe, maybe dance, maybe jump really happy. Get that feeling like, yeah, today it's my day, I'm gonna rock it. And calming down, finding one corner of the mat. I'm gonna choose this one. I like this one. And we're gonna start doing a snake with our spine. First, we're taking the chin towards our chest, warming up the back body, and start dropping down. Let the hands hang heavy like a dough without batteries. Staying for a second down. Generously bend the knees. It's the first forward fold of the class, so you're probably super tight. And then start leading with the chin, extending it forward. The tailbone is gonna start rounding towards the sky and getting up. Perfect. Let's do two more like that. Start dropping with the chin towards the chest. Crown is like magnetized towards the ground, like something is pulling it. And then lift first that chin up, and like you're drawing an invisible line with the chin towards the sky. And center. One last time, chin towards the chest, opening the scapulas, allowing the hands to be heavy so we open that space in the back of the heart. And lead with the chin and the nose, drawing that invisible line. And center. Let's change directions. Start leading with the chin. The tailbone is gonna perk towards the sky, finding the crown towards the ground, and taking the chin up slowly, vertebra by vertebra. We're gonna get up and repeat this two more times. Don't really worry how it looks. Just make sure that you're starting to flex and extend the spine, warming up the vertebrae in a very gentle way, using the force of gravity of our back muscles. Healthy spine, healthy life, I promise you. It's so much of our strength comes from there. Standing up, perfect. Shaking it out, interlacing the fingers, placing them behind the head, and let's start just like dropping the right elbow towards the right hip and meeting the elbows in the middle, making these circles, opening towards the left, right elbow towards the sky, center. Two more times, warming up in the other directions. Your feet can be as wide or as close as you feel like, feeling the grounding while we're working the upper body, meeting in the center. If you already did all three circles, and our left elbow towards the left hip. When they meet in the middle, chin and elbows are going towards the chest. And when you open to the side, this is when you open the elbows like wings. And you continue doing the rainbow towards the other side. 3 times in total. Really squeezing the shoulder blades in the back of the body when you open the chest, and opening on the back when squeezing in. Perfect. Cactus the arms. push the chest towards the sky, feel like a winner, expose the throat, broaden the collarbones. Tuck the tailbone in so you are not arching the lower back. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Coming back to the front of the mat, we're gonna do the same but different. We're lifting the hands up, really extending the collarbones, the breasts towards the sky, and now it's starting to tilt from the tailbone, hands forward and diving down. Great. From here we're gonna start walking the feet, bending one knee then the other. Now the left hand is gonna find either the left foot, a block, or the ground. Right hand is gonna twist towards the sky, allow the left knee to bend. Maybe that right palm is gonna look behind you and it's gonna find the lower back or the left thigh. Twisting and coming to center. Right hand on the floor, left hand towards the sky. Maybe the left hand finds the lower back or the thigh. Breathe deep, allow the right knee to bend and coming back to center, interlacing the fingers behind your head and really pull down. Allow the vertebrae to decompress, allow the sitting bones, send them towards the sky, really push into the front of your foot, sending the hips away from the heels, creating that long line of energy in the back of the legs, and slowly release. From here, bend the knees as generously as you need, the palms or the fingertips find the mat, and we're lifting the right leg towards the sky. We're not focusing on as height as much to feel the pull here, and gently placing it onto the ground. The right knee also finds the ground. Inhale, lifting the body up towards crescent lunge, and we're staying here. Maybe try to touch that right glute, make sure it's engaged. It's what helps us extend the front of the body. Left hand is gonna find the left thigh, maybe the left elbow on the left thigh, and we're slowly, gently leaning towards the left, creating a very long line from the right knee to the tips of the fingers of the right hand. Coming back to center, extend the spine, palms in front of the heart, and we're twisting towards the left, tucking that left elbow, the outside, we're taking the right elbow on the outside of the left knee, and try to look as far forward as comfortable without crunching your neck. But as the head is part of the spine, we want to make sure it participates in the splits, in the twists. Coming back gently to center, placing the hands on the ground, extending that front leg just for a moment. Returning to low lunge, grounding the tips of the fingers or the palms strong into that left foot, lifting back the right leg towards the sky and placing it next to the left. Shake it out and let's get ready for the other side. Feel the stability in your right foot and the hands, lifting that left leg. Make sure that the hip is facing towards the ground, so we're not here, even though it has its purposes. It's not what we're doing today. And gently placing that left foot on the ground, left knee follows on the ground, and standing up in low crescent lunge. Palms are together if possible, if not, keep them apart. The idea is that we start trying to send the biceps further from our jawline, maybe even if we're open behind the ears, but really just the idea is that here we're sending that part up. Make sure that the left glute is engaged. It protects also the lower back. And breathe. Now the right elbow finds the right thigh for support. You can also just support yourself on a chair, table, anything next to you. The ground is also an option. I just really like this thing because it allows me to push my elbow into my thigh to create even a better opening from the left side of the body, sending the hips towards the ground and the chest towards the sky. Coming back to center, palms in front of the heart, elevate the spine, crown towards the sky, and twisting towards the right, left elbow outside of the right knee. Looking behind as far as we comfortably can above that right shoulder. Pushing with the left elbow is pushing the knee in the opposite direction. That's how we twist. And center, hands on the ground, breathe, splits. And from here, instead of going forward, let's just take one down dog, grounding the palms, really gripping the mat, lifting the back knee, and meeting the right foot with the left foot in the back of the mat. Push the hips far towards the sky. And walking with our feet to the top of the mat. One last forward fold. Maybe we're feeling warmer, maybe we can go deeper. Hands up towards the sky, palms in front of the heart. And it's a moment to set an intention for the day. Be calm, be present, be kind, be grateful. Thank you for sharing your practice with me, and I'll see you next time.